Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm your overlord, the Godless Gamer. We've come to do what we're here to do. Destroying civilizations is the name of the game today. We're playing Stellaris. You're watching episode 30 of my tale of Galactic Conquest. We are truly conquering the galaxy. All of the empires that have stood against us have fallen. We just have one more to go. And we're going to destroy them today. Let's get rid of them. I am hoping that we can do this in like the first 15 minutes or so. I'm going to try to play as fast as I can, like speed 2 or 3, just so we can get through this. Because I want to try to accomplish as much as I can in this episode. Because remember, if we want to rid the galaxy of life, there's more than just the empires. There's the ambient life forms like amoebas and mining drones and stuff. We want to get rid of all of those. We need to get rid of the fallen empires, of course, and then on top of all of that, there are these little factions spread out around the galaxy. The one that I just clicked was an example. Here's an example of another one. It's these factions that have little, like, stations spread out, you know. They're all over the place. They're peppered around. Here's another one. Here's another one. So there's things that I need to take out. And I want to take out as much as I can today, because... Oh. Okay, can I decommission these planets now? I can. So let's get rid of the League of Oxox. We still have a ways to go.
Xeno station engaged.
By the way, you guys, as we're playing here, my poll is still going on. It's going to be going until pretty much the end of the weekend. I'm recording this on a Friday night, so it's Saturday. So a few more days, my poll will be up. That's how we're deciding what my next series is going to be. Crusader Kings 3 is the clear front runner, but don't let that... Look, if you guys want to vote for something else, there are other options there, and just let me know what you think. You know, there's an other part. There's a criteria. It's just other, and if you want to make a recommendation on a game that you guys might think would be good for me to play, or a game that I might enjoy, just let me know. Okay, so that's done. It's moving on. Moving on. Next planet to destroy with the Death Star. Death Star 2.0. So I'm invading from multiple angles here. It's a lot to manage, but I'm gonna do it quickly. This has become... Civilization destruction has become second nature. Just another day at the office. Another billion life forms destroyed.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
On to the next one. Probably more than billions. I guess if you want to call that a billion individuals, one pop represents a billion, that was like 100 billion life forms just snuffed out. Now, I want to try to take out all the systems, because I don't want to leave anything behind for them to build. Like, I don't want them to frantically try to expand while they're being destroyed. They're just going to delay everything. So as we invade, we have to remember to take out every, like, system that they have. Like this one, they can still build a station here. And I don't want them to do that, so let's wipe all these out. Let's not forget them. While I have the fleets in the area, let's go through these and take them all out. We'll come through this way with these guys. I'm not done with the, I still have to invade this. I only have the Death Star here. I don't have any armies, so we have to do this one at a time. Whatever, it's fine. I would bombard the other place with my fleets, but that's irrelevant. The Death Star ignores that. So we'll just let them do their thing, and then I have to remember to take these two systems.
Xeno station engaged.
And then over here, let's move you guys along. I'm going to borrow one of you, and we're going to take all of this. There's a fleet here. holding down and bombarding some planets here, I can't forget Wankwort, which is such a dumb name. I have to... Well, at least I won't forget it, because it's such a dumb name. Wankwort. The game isn't telling me there are colonies here. Like this system here, I know that there's things that I need to destroy here because it's showing me with this little symbol, you know? I can see at a glance that there's something here. But here, it's blank. I'm getting no visual feedback. I'm getting no feedback from the game letting me know about this. So this is why I have to remember. And this is why I have to be systematic about this, because I don't want to pass over a planet accidentally
Station engaged.
and have to resend my fleets and everything. We don't want any loose ends.
Hostile
I
Xeno
can
fleet
minimize.
engaged.
I can minimize all of this. I don't have to care about any of these categories ever again. I mean, I still need my military fleets, but I can just manage them this way on the campaign map. I don't need my list. It would be so hard to find a fleet anyway. I have so many, and they're named all these different things. I couldn't tell you where they're stationed by looking at this. Well, I guess it tells you, right? It tells you right here, but even then, I'm a visual person. I work better on the campaign map. Let's get you guys down here, and let's take these systems out. Do I have an army here? I don't. I need to get this army over here.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. Xeno station engaged. System survey complete.
I'm surveying things.
Xeno station engaged.
I want to start filling this in because it's ugly. I don't want any empty spaces. So in the background, I've got my construction ships expanding and filling this part of the galaxy out. And helping... Like, getting some of this research is going to be nice. Like, getting these would be nice. Like, there are things that I want, even though a lot of this is pretty much irrelevant. The research isn't. I'll take the research. I'm still researching things. I'm in the repeatable technologies, but every time I get one of these, I'm improving, like kinetic weapon damage plus 5%. If I keep doing that, and I want to do that as much as I can before we fight the Fallen Empires, because the Fallen Empires have a clear technological advantage against me. I do outrank them on, like, the tier list here, the ranking, Galactic ranking. But their technology is significantly better than mine. This one's 45,000. 45,000. I'm only 16,000, so... Before I fight them, let's just try to get as much technology as we can. And more research will help me do that. Isn't there going to be... I think there's another science nexus that the League of Oxox built
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
that we can take advantage of soon. I almost forgot about that. There's a science nexus somewhere in here. Here it is. I want this. We're gonna get that. There's some other things I want to talk about before we invade the Fallen Empires, but we'll talk about that when it becomes important. Right now, it's not.
Engaged.
That's later down the road. Let's come down here. Okay, so I can borrow this fleet. Let's send this fleet here. And it will help these guys bombard. Oh, no, they bombarded this planet to death. They did. I don't even need to invade it. Let's just do that. Let's just bombard it. Because I want this army to come up this way. I don't want to send them down here.
System survey complete.
I'm excavating another archaeological site. Maybe we'll get something nice at the end of it. You never know. Archaeological sites are a mixed bag. And more minor artifacts wouldn't hurt. That's what I'm constantly doing this. That's what I'm spending to constantly do this. So maybe we'll get some minor artifacts from it. There's some minor artifacts right here in Asgard. This is another one of those systems that has things that I need to remember to take out.
System survey complete. Xeno station engaged.
Get this army up here. Where did I send the Death Star? Let's get them up here too. I think there's 4 bodies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So this is gonna, like, getting rid of the planet this way is gonna take much longer because it has to go down the pops. But they seem to be doing it pretty quickly. So we'll just let them do their thing. Unfortunately, after I take this system, I have to send a construction ship here to build a starbase in order to start taking advantage of the science nexus that's here. So, while it's on my mind, let's get this construction ship in the area. I'm sending him into a dangerous area because we're still fighting. Technically. But I want that science nexus, damn it.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Something just went missing in action. Oh, these are ships of a class that I never made. These are alien ships that went missing. I don't care. I don't care about that.
Invading Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
Oh, there's a station right here that I need to get rid of. They're building them. They're panicking. Well, they've been panicking this whole time, but I don't want them to keep building stations. Let's find the best garrisoned planet, and we'll use the Death Star to take it out. They're all pretty weak. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's sterilize the moon while we invade the planet. Oh, I'm noticing that the planet and the moon are orbiting, or not orbiting, they're rotating in completely opposite directions.
Xeno station engaged. System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Queue up some more jobs for our construction ships and stuff. I want this research. it adds up. It really does add up. Alright, that should keep him busy for a while. I have another construction ship here. Give me that. Oh, we're building that research. We've got another construction ship going down this way. Okay, they're doing stuff. We're keeping them busy. Defensive platform technology is completely irrelevant now, so I can ignore stuff like this. I could always use kinetic like the weapons that I'm using. Missiles I use, and kinetic weapons I use. My battleships and stuff use kinetic. And my cruisers and my destroyers use a lot of missiles. So we'll get missiles. There's no point in wasting our time researching technologies that I'm not gonna use. Or that aren't relevant.
Xeno fleet engaged.
Whoa, zooming in. The army won the race. The Death Star just takes a little bit. Oh no, they kind of finish it at the same time. Kind of. And I think it's really weird. How come... Like, I've never been in this system before. I've never been here. I didn't cause the destruction of these orbital rings. But I'm noticing that every system we've gone into, all of the orbital rings are destroyed, and it wasn't me. And now they're starting to pile up in my megastructure list.
One of our spaceports is under
okay,
attack.
so this system is completely destroyed. Let's take the... Ooh, there's a pre-FTL right next door. Since I have the assets in the system, we'll take out that pre-FTL too. Is there no garrison? There's no garrison.
Invading Xeno lair.
I wouldn't really call that an invasion. I think we just landed and then immediately took off again. There was no resistance. What am I missing? Oh, that's what I was missing.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Sorry guys, you were orbiting, or you guys had the wrong moon orbiting your planet. Damn, they're ugly. I wouldn't really qualify that as an invasion either. Let's shut them down. Now, before I send these fleets off, I think we've taken everything out. I don't know if I need all of these fleets over here to do this, you know? Maybe I'll start sending a few of them back, because eventually I want to recuperate everything. So we'll get them moving back to Grimlock. That's where my mega shipyard is. I guess I'll borrow the army, but I don't need all these fleets.
One of our stations is under attack.
The Army won the race again? No, the Death Star was in close second. Okay, so that takes care of that. So I can borrow these fleets. And I guess I'll have them come over here. Since they have the Death Star here, I can use that.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
And I'll take this army and bring it over here too. $2,200, $1,500, $1,500.
One of our stations is under attack.
Whenever he says that, that just means that they're building, like they're building armies and they're just immediately getting destroyed the second that they're created. Alright, so we're done with this archaeological site. What do we get? The Memorex modifier added. Resources from jobs plus 20%. Only on Cybertron. Stability plus 10, which is kind of irrelevant. I'll take more Unity. Like, more Unity is good, but... meh. I think there's another excavate or an archaeological site somewhere.
Fleet engaged.
This is the science ship that just finished that. Isn't there is one here. There's a couple archaeological sites down here, but we don't have access to them right now. It's kind of funny that I give a shit about these. Whereas up to this point I haven't cared about them much. All of a sudden I care. Maybe there aren't that many. I thought there was another one down here. Maybe I just mistook it for these down here. So we'll keep the science ship here until we open these up. I'll definitely take advantage of those.
Invading Xeno lair. Xeno lair secured.
More orbital rings. Shield hit points, I can always use that. Can I activate my miniature galaxy again? I can gain 50% tech progress in a random tech. I've noticed that most of the planets that we've been invading and destroying, they've all had a machine assembly plant. So they were starting to get the right idea with their civilizations. They're starting to build machines, but we had a one-up on them. We were machines to begin with, so it's going to take them forever to catch up to our level of technology. Okay, officially, unless I missed something, oh yeah.
Fleet engaged.
Oh no, Wankwort was destroyed, right? Yep, it was purged, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. Let's have these fleets take this out. And this. And this.
Xeno lair secured.
Every time you select a savannah world, you get like the elephants in the background. I feel bad for the elephants. I don't want to kill the elephants. But the elephants sure have proliferated across the galaxy, because every planet you select is you always hear them. So the elephants have been getting around somehow. They're just hiding their technology. They're keeping their heads down. Okay, so just one more planet. This should be nice and softened up for us. Yep.
Invading Xeno lair.
I think we need to rebuild the outpost. We need to get that notification, and then I should be able to destroy it. Oh, no, we missed something. I'll just consolidate these two armies and just insta-invade it.
Xeno station engaged. Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. Invading Xeno lair.
I'm gonna save their capital world, their final one. We're gonna use the Death Star on that one, and we're all gonna watch it together as their final planet is destroyed. We have to make a ceremony out of it. Because this represents the final, like, generic starting empire, not including the Fallen Ones. The Fallen Ones haven't associated with anybody this whole campaign. They've been staying out of our business, and we've been staying out of theirs.
Xeno lair secure.
But pretty soon, our business is going to be their business. Our bitness. Rising unemployment? Why do I get this notification? I always get that notification right as I'm about to destroy the planet. As if unemployment is some kind of concern that I should be worried about. And when you think about it, I am solving the unemployment problem. I'm just killing everybody. That solves unemployment. Okay, so construction ship, we need to build you here. Oh no, I need to survey it first. Damn it. Alright, I can't forget that there's something here. The second I send this fleet in, this visual reference is going to go away, so I can't forget that. But I need him to take out the station so I can send the science ship through. Oh, hey, look at this. I didn't notice this. There's something here. There's an anomaly here. The Infinity Machine? Once we take this system, we'll get to... We might get a special project. You know what this reminds me of? If any of you have played No Man's Sky, this looks like the ship that you summon to get access to the player hub. I forget what it's called, but that's what this reminds me of. I'm curious to see what this is gonna be. I hope I don't have to fight it. It's yellow, so I don't think I have to fight it. For example, like this thing here, this scary thing that I've been ignoring. This is red, so we want to avoid this. I'll send this army this way, and then we'll have the Death Star take this out. And I can send you guys back home. the infinity equation. As the battle bots approaches the gargantuan black hole, they find that they are not alone. At the edge of the event horizon, it soars, reflecting light from the stars being drawn into the dark, gaping hole. The dark, gaping hole. A gigantic construction of the shape of a perfect sphere. We cannot pick up any signals from it, nor does anything we send make it respond. It simply sits at the edge of the abyss waiting. Begins the technosphere event chain, so I was right.
Updated.
I'm gonna immediately do that. I might need to send a science ship. Oh, yeah. Really? Science ship, come back. Don't go that way. That's like the longest, most roundabout way of going. Come back. Oh yeah, because of this system. Alright. Jump over here and take it. There's no way I was going to let that science ship do that. Huge roundabout.
Xeno station engaged.
Okay, science ship, research this. Or do I need to control the station for control the system first? I think that might be it. We'll expand into this.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Okay, here we go. Destroying their final planet, and this better be the final one. Oh no, we have to. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that because that's what I want that to be the last thing that we destroy. Let's take care of these first. 3,000, of course. 3,000, of course. So the best garrison systems that they have, essentially, that's where I have the fewest amount of fleets. Of course. I'm sending the Death Star too. We'll just wait to do this.
Construction complete.
They have an army over here. Let's destroy that. I don't want them disturbing my Death Star.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Okay, so we expanded into the system. Can I do it now? Or do I just access it from the special... from the situation log? Let's send the science ship over to it. Maybe I have to activate it or something. If nothing works, I need to send the science ship over here to... so we can get that science and access. Come on, man, what's going on? Maybe I have to wait for something to trigger.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged. invading Xeno lair.
No wonder the garrison was so strong. This is a planet with all their strongholds. I wonder if that's what this other planet... Oh, it's too late. I can't check. It's gone. Okay. Final planet. See? Okay, there we go. There we go. We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but this signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. Okay, there we go.
Situation log updated.
There we go.
Construction complete.
How long is it going to take you to survey this? Oh, he's done. Okay, so construction ship, get over here, build that outpost first, then we'll worry about these mining stations and research stations. And then we'll send the science ship to research that. Let's see what it ends up giving us. I'm really curious. Alright, Death Star. What a beautiful planet you have here. Truly is gorgeous. Now blow it up. And that is the only thing. It is kind of cool that it's an ocean world in orbit around a gas giant. That's kind of cool.
Spaceborne monstrosity encountered.
I've always wondered what it would be like to live on a moon world where you have a gas giant in your sky, like, constantly. End of the League of Oxox. The Star Nation, formerly known as the League of Oxox, has been destroyed. Good riddance. At least we maintain the beauty of the planet. We just got rid of the life. But yeah, I think it being in orbit around a gas giant would be cool. I think a society in orbit around a gas giant would become more advanced quickly because they would have a huge planet in their sky that they could study, you know? Anyway, I'm trying to select all this. What the hell is happening? Okay, he's doing that. Let's get you guys moving. So everything's destroyed. Let's get everybody back to the shipyard. And let's start the process of organizing this mess. First, we're going to find the fleets that are still full strength. So we'll filter them out. Now let me slow down for a second. Army, you don't need to be here. Okay, everybody else needs some kind of reinforcements. So, let's use these full-strength fleets. Let's get them down here. Let's keep them together. But let's go out and let's get over here and take out this T-Yankee, this space squid matriarch. We've left her alone this whole time. We've given her her peace, but now it's time to take her out. And that should be enough fleets. Like, I think I sent, like, 6 of them? Let's get the Death Star. Oh, yeah, we are sending everybody back. Everybody's going back. Let's start filling up some of these empty spaces.
Council agenda ready.
All of my nodes, except one, they're all level 10. They're all max level. I reset this node several times, so it makes sense that it's not level 10 yet. Take out this station. If I really wanted to, I could go through all of my border stations with all the defensive platforms and drop them just to help my energy production, but I don't need to do that. The metallic orb has been opened up. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We are receiving some data from it and can tell that it's been scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It's old. This forest is old. Very old. This constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might find out what's going on here and who built it. What marvels might it contain?
Situation log updated.
Well, let's find out. Let's keep researching it. Okay, so let's manage the fleets that we need to reinforce. Alright, some more people just showed up, so let's filter out the full strength ones. Let's get the armies out of here. Don't need you guys. Death Star. Chill out over here. Kick back and relax. Okay, everybody else needs something, so we'll get these fleets. Let's get them back into this area. I'm going to start positioning them along the borders with these fallen empires. I need to decide which one I want to take out first. But let's get them over here, and let's start wiping out these aliens. Let's get rid of this. I want access to these excavation, or I always call it, say excavation. Archaeological sites. We need to wipe out all life. Alright, so they're on their way. Adios. I won't go in any particular order. We'll just... Uh-oh, the matriarch. A creature of legend swims langoriously, I think that's how you pronounce that, between the gas giants in the Hepamiston system. The hepatitis system. Larger than any Tianki on record, indeed. Larger than any of our projections could have allowed for. A space whale of impossible proportions seems to have made her nest here. With tentacles longer than the Singularity battleship, this magnificent matriarch's glowing hide stands out startlingly against the void of space. She is old. This forest is old, very old. A veritable ancient covered end-to-end in battle scars and strange growths. A gigantic, unexploded proton torpedo is lodged in the venerable creature's back, and the fractured remains of ships in the system speak of what manner of fate befell any vessels that strayed too close. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna stray really close. We're gonna slaughter it. Man, they trumped that. I mean, they, like, made that thing sound scarier than it actually was. Our victorious fleet encircles the dying T-Yankee matriarch, her glowing flesh scored by countless blast marks. The violent thrashing of her tentacles still trying to grasp at nearby ships. First slows, then draws abruptly to an end. At last she expires, the ancient matriarch laid to an end like her would-be hunters before us. There is no reason why a ship should be anywhere near its reaching. Like, all of these ships should be able to stay out of its range of, like, no ship should be in danger of being, like, unless she shoots laser beams out of her butt or something. Or so it seemed. Our fleet captains are reporting strange movement coming from the belly of the beast. Something is about to emerge. Uh-oh. A mysterious vessel covered in viscous fluids and damaged by digestive juices blasts its way out of the corpse of the fallen T-Yankee matriarch. Our fleet stands at the ready, but the ship immediately powers down its weapons and engines after emerging. They're hailing us. This is Captain Reth Undal of the AH-4B. Long have I suffered in the caustic bowels of that fell beast. Decades ago I came to hunt it to repay a debt long overdue. Alas, I cannot lay this baleful matriarch to an end, and when she swallowed the AH-4B whole, I was certain I would never again see the light of the stars. Well, depending on how this conversation ends, you might not ever see them again. I'm glad to see I was mistaken. For putting my nightmare to rest, I would pledge my life and loyalty and my ship to the Singularity. Do you only hunt T-Yankee? Oh, no. I've spent years bringing down anything that traverses the stars. Amoebas, crystals, nightmarish entities beyond our realm of... Oh, yeah, all those things that we've been destroying for centuries? Yeah. I have hunted it all. If you want, I can even hunt down the most dangerous prey. Can you kill the... Unless you can kill these fallen empires for me, I don't care. I can't own his ship. All must be true. I can't be a determined exterminator, so this is completely... How do I close this, then? Oh, dispose of him. I didn't see that, sorry. I kind of feel bad for him. He's been in the Sarlacc pit like Boba Fett, and we just freed him, and now we're just gonna kill him. Wait, no, you cannot get away from me. Exterminate. Sorry, man. I was just after the matriarch. I didn't know you were in there.
Construction complete.
Oh, we control her corpse now?
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh no, we disposed of him, but we have his ship now. So we do have his ship. Let's check it out. I want to say I like it. I think I like the design. I like the spoiler on the back. Why a spoiler is necessary in space is a question for the philosophers, I guess. I don't like the asymmetrical. I don't... Like, I can appreciate some asymmetry, but my mind, like, instinctively doesn't like the asymmetry. It's a cool design, though. I won't destroy it. If I have the fleet command limit in one of my fleets, we can give it... Who's the lucky fleet that's gonna get it? The Americans? I think the Americans deserve it. Not allowed to change this fleet composition. Not allowed to merge. I can't merge it. Fine. The Americans aren't getting it. Alright, so we have to come over here to Hepatitis and colonize it. Or expand into it. But I need to send a signed ship. I've got one nearby. Come on. And then I'm low on construction ships. I haven't been using my construction ships at all. But yeah, okay, so much to manage, guys. I'm sorry. We have to be doing this. It's like a drive-in and... I should have read that event. I'm sorry. It's kind of irrelevant. Shield hit points isn't irrelevant. It's a drive-in. Yeah, I'll take an order of 2 Corvettes, please. No pickles. I love the mega shipyard so much.
Hostile Xeno fleet.
None of these fleets lost their Titans? Dude, my Titans have been hanging in there. I think I only lost 1 or 2. Alright, so we're taking out... He's telling us about the fact that we're destroying those amoebas. So we're all done. We've cleared out... Oh no, we're doing it over here. Okay. We've still got some stuff to go. And then we've got some amoebas right here.
Construction complete.
Let's have this... Oh no, we're still researching this.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Doing okay on time. I'm gonna borrow this science ship. Oh no, I need a construction ship. Prioritizing the research systems. Whoops. He had stuff queued up and I just messed it up. Peace and prosperity on a pre-FTL? We need to do something about that at some point. They're not allowed to have peace and prosperity. Yeah, it says the system is not within our borders. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm low on influence, that's why.
We have mastered a new technology.
Like, it might seem unnecessary to... A pre-sapient species was discovered. So it may seem irrelevant to... It's like, so what? They've taken, like, 1 or 2 losses. What's the point? I'm gonna need every ship that I can if I want to prepare to fight the Fallen Empire. I'm not gonna cut corners. Our data mining units have succeeded in breaching the inner layers of the Technosphere's main hard drive. As the data download began, the orb entity initiated some manner of self-termination sequence that ultimately ended in its destruction. Aw, damn it. Do we get to watch it blow up? The download was aborted, but not before we were able to acquire vast amounts of technical data that will greatly benefit our research efforts. Alright, let's see what we got. Research speed plus 5%. In Gargantua. A pre-FTL is a spacefaring civilization? They're in the early space age. We'll sabotage their thing. They're gonna get blown. Oh, let's see their ship. Let's see what they designed. I can appreciate unique designs. Guess that's kind of cool. It seems sophisticated for an early space age civilization. I guess they're in the same time period as like we are now. Well, maybe not. They're probably way more advanced. It just seems like an advanced ship. Good for them. We'll destroy them.
Construction complete.
We'll destroy them soon.
System survey complete.
Actually, let's find out where they are. I have 2 armies here doing nothing. Let me get rid of these damn rings. Don't want them. Don't want them clogging up my... Alright, so we do have our 5th Nexus. Our 5th Nexus is here. It's in the list. So 1,500 research for every kind of research because of all these nexuses, all these nexi, whatever the
We have mastered a new technology.
plural is.
Construction complete.
Okay, so yeah, let's get this army over here to Matsonia. It's kind of hard to believe when you think about it, like how we started the campaign. We started the campaign where everybody was on equal footing and we were all, like, we all became a spacefaring civilization all at the same time. Imagine becoming a spacefaring civilization in the situation that we have right now. Like, we wouldn't survive. Like, there just wouldn't happen. So I think it's kind of funny that 2, 5 destroyers, 3, 4, 5. I just think it's funny that we started, like, the situation is the way it is at the beginning of a campaign. 1 more cruiser. I am on speed 3, so the army's probably there already, yeah?
One of our spaceports is under attack.
Their version of the ISS, so they have the rotating... You know, I like that. I can appreciate that. Sorry.
Xeno lair secured.
I can appreciate that as I blow it up. Since pre-FTL destruction is something that we need to start doing, are there any around here that I could take out? There's one in Zarum. Oh, I have armies close by to that one. Do I have anywhere... any other ones? Yeah, I do. Let's start taking these out one by one. We're just about to hit an hour, and we did what we wanted to do. We took out the League of Oxox, and I'm about to finish recuperating all of my, my fleets. But next episode's going to be interesting. I have a lot of planning to do. I want to plan how I'm going to go about taking out the Fallen Empires. I do have an idea on what I kind of want to do. While that's building, I guess I can talk about it. We haven't touched something. This. I've completely ignored this. When I got my Become the Crisis Ascension perk, we got access to this mechanic here, but I completely ignored it because every time you progress the crisis level, the Fallen Empires get more and more pissed and they might decide to invade you. So I've been putting this off until we start fighting the Fallen Empires, because I want to rush down this list. I have a conundrum though. I have two choices. I can either take out one of the Fallen Empires, then start going down this list to make it easier to take out the second one, or I could just go down the list before I start fighting the Empires. The only downside to that is if I go down this list and piss them off enough, they might both simultaneously declare war on me, and I would prefer that not happen. I would prefer to do one at a time, you know? I would prefer not to have two Fallen Empires declare war at me at once, and that's what going down this list quickly might do. But there is a perk down here that I want to get, at least. These ones down here are kind of irrelevant. This one isn't. Ship weapons damage plus 50%. So if I went down this and got this, it would make it that much easier to defeat the Fallen Empires, but I'm running the risk of pissing them both off and having them simultaneously declare war on me if I go at this. So I might just take out one, then go down the list, and then take out the other. I have choices to make. But we're not there yet. Next episode, I would like to try filling out some more of the galaxy here. I'll assign more jobs and tasks from my construction ship so we can continue to fill out the galaxy. We're gonna have a lot of work to do over here, but it won't take as long as you think. And I don't really care about the resources so much unless it's research. What I care about is just getting rid of the empty spaces. That's it. Alright, is this done? Yes, it is done. So I'll decide where to send everybody. I think I might... When we ultimately decide how we're going to go about invading the Fallen Empires, I think I'm going to jump on this empire first. This Fallen Empire is xenophilic, so they like alien civilizations. They have 16 battleships and 36 destroyers, 417,000 military power. And let's not forget that... Oh, this planet's called Mother, which is a really good Pink Floyd song. I have to keep in mind that they have stations here that are really reinforced. So this station has 168 military power. So and they have a lot of stations too. So it's not just the fleets, it's the stations too. And I do have to go about taking out all of these planets. So it might seem easy at first glance, but it might not turn out to be. I mean, I still think we're gonna win, but it's not gonna be as easy as I'm like giving it credit for. Like, it might be tougher than you think, which is why I want to go down that crisis line. Okay, so that's all done. We have armies here. I can figure out what I'm gonna do between the episodes, but I'm gonna wrap this one up here. We'll keep it nice and short. I won't keep going over like 20 minutes over an hour like I tend to do. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We destroyed the final generic empire. Now we have to wipe out the pre-FTLs. And they're not that many, and that doesn't take that long. You know what? Let's start the invasion of this. So it's one less thing for me to do. One less thing for me to micromanage between the episodes. Come on. Invade these poor fools in the late medieval age. They're playing Stellaris. I mean, I'm sorry, they're playing Crusader Kings 3 on their planet. And then I wanted to take this fleet here and start invading Zarum. Or not this one, this one. I just want to start the invasions, and then I promise I'll... Oh yeah, there's two free FTLs here. There's two of them.
Xeno lair secured.
You know what, guys? It actually takes 2 seconds. I'm sitting here treating like these are going to take a while to do, and they're not. We've had these free FTLs in our empire for so long, and we've been letting them do their thing, and... Oh, it's some Klingons. We just took out the Klingons. That's what those aliens were modeled after.
Yeah, I
think that was the inspiration for them.
Xeno lair secure.
Let's take these out, and then I promise we're gonna end it. So then we'll systematically go about destroying all the pre-FTLs, and then I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of fleets to destroy the little, like, random factions, the random... Where is one? These guys.
Xeno lair secured.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it. No more talking. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Don't forget to take part in my poll. It is still up. It's going to be up for a few days, so if you haven't voted yet, if you haven't voted on what my next series should be, go ahead and do that now. Make your voice heard. And I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 31 will be coming at you soon, but until then, have a good one, guys.